welcome back to the channel. I am so excited. This is one of my fragrance idols, and I hate to gush like that, but I am so excited to be doing a video, a collaboration with none other than the perfume guy, Sebastian Jara. Thank you so much for joining me. I am so fired up.
Thanks, Scott. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a beautiful day. I hope you're doing well as well.
Yeah, doing good.
Yep. So as people clicked on this thumbnail, they know that we're going to be talking about Scent Club number 10. And I am so excited about this because I got Scent Club number 9, and that was a big hit with me and my family. Everybody was trying out those fragrances. Yep.
Did you like the fragrances in 9?
Oh my goodness. Liked them so much that I went to order one of them and I couldn't get it. Couldn't find
Dolce Melodia.
Huh?
Dolce Melodia.
Yeah, and I loved Royal Incense. Royal Incense was incredible. I
mean,
that's another one I've got to get. I feel like I'll wear that one around the fall and winter time.
Yeah.
But I felt like the other one that you were talking about by Sospiro, I could wear a little bit more all year round, and it was absolutely beautiful.
Did it perform beastly on you?
It did. It did. And I'll tell you something. I'll make a confession. I thought I was ordering it, and I ordered something else from Sospiro. I just picked an orange bottle, and I got something else.
Oh, crap.
And I didn't get it.
What did you get?
Was it Prima Donna?
Uh-huh, okay.
Yeah, I saw the orange bottle, just hit it, and I didn't pay attention, but hey, those are the breaks.
Dolce Melodia is definitely my favorite fragrance from that house.
But so this is so perfect. I mean, I know that you preach this, and I do too. And this is the perfect way to discover niche brands, right?
So yeah, this is because I received comments all the time, people asking me where they can sample fragrances that I speak about. And so I wanted to highlight the brands that I recommend in kits. And so my followers or subscribers have access to these fragrances. We do drops. Initially, we got the idea to do an actual club subscription. It was actually very complicated to set it up with Shopify. I know it's done, but since I also travel a lot, having a subscription on and managing it while you're outside of the country is not really easy to do. No. So we thought, let's take the Supreme approach, or the Nike approach, and just do drops. And we'll do like 300 to 400 kits, although increased with the mystery boxes. And we just drop it, and the people will find out from my channel. I'll notify them. And once we run out, we move on to the next one.
That's amazing. And it's just a great way for people to discover hidden gems. And most of these fragrances are unisex, so that's good too.
Yeah.
But they can discover hidden gems. They can find, lost fragrances that maybe they wouldn't have known about otherwise. And it gives these brands good exposure. So I think that's awesome that you were doing this.
Really, yeah.
Very, very cool.
I mean, it was just basically listening to what people asked.
Yeah.
People needed a way to discover these fragrances. And I travel to Europe quite a bit, and I, go to the perfume shows and the fragrance events and meet with brands, and I discover things, and I recommend them on the channel. So this was, like I said, the best way for people that follow me to discover the fragrances I'm recommending. So we do this kit, which we've done 10. We started in June of 2022. This is number 10. And we also started doing mystery box. Mystery box is a little different format. Mystery box is more, it's a mystery box of samples, basically.
Okay.
More recent releases only.
Yeah.
Whereas these are my favorite fragrances I recommend. That could be any fragrance that a brand wants to be featured in. And mostly new releases from the last 2-3 years, but there might be one undiscovered gem in there once in a while. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun thing. Everybody seems to love it. We have a customer service email address, and the team shares it with me. It says how people really enjoy this, getting the fragrances, and some of the customers also, who are obviously followers of mine, message me and say, like with the last mystery box, one person said they bought 18 out of the 20 fragrances from the samples. I was like, damn.
Yeah, right.
So that's a lot of perfume shopping.
Okay, so people that are watching this that are already getting excited, Where would they go to find this Scent Club?
So I usually do a video when we drop a kit.
Okay.
Right now we have some kit number 10 still,
Mm-hmm.
very minimal amounts. And once we sell out, as I said, it'll be gone for good. And we'll get to the fragrances as well.
Sure.
Basically, I link to the website in the YouTube, and then you
Okay.
can also just go to the website directly at theperfumeguy.net.
Awesome.
And
I imagine you have some links on Instagram as well.
I do link on Instagram as well, yes. And in fact, I got to do a link for this kit because I haven't, maybe I did do it already, but I'm not as active on Instagram as I used to be. I need to get back on track and also get on track with TikTok.
A lot of travel makes that hard.
Yeah. But most of the stuff I post is on YouTube. I like to do videos. It's kind of what I started doing initially before Instagram was, around. And yeah, so if you're interested in any of these kits, just subscribe to my channel, first of all, because I'll announce them on the channel. But what we've been doing lately is anybody that's purchased a kit before, in the past, I should say, they're getting advanced notification for the drop of these kits. So you get to get it almost 24 hours before when I announce it for the official drop. So that way, those people that are really into it will be able to get first crack at it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know we were talking earlier, I was joking how much I love Dolce Melodia. And one of the things is if you find a scent in here, a sample, and you really fall in love with it and you want to buy it, I know on the website you offer a service where there's discount codes to these fragrances that are in the box so they can save a little bit of money. So by going to the website, they can find these fragrances. If they fall in love with them, they can get them for a discount. I think that's an awesome service as well.
Yeah, so we do coordinate a discount code with most of the brands, not every brand, with most of the brands. And so the discount codes are all on the website. I still have to add them for this kit, but they just got sent out. So most people are just sampling the fragrances or just getting their kits now. But there will be discount codes for all 3 of the fragrances in this kit. And if you want to find out about the fragrances, I've been speaking about them. We've got a really nice masculine vanilla, although somebody just commented and said it's not really masculine on me. I find it to be more masculine. It's Vanille Supermassive because it has a pine note. It's not that sugary sweet. Yeah, that one, number 1. It's not very sugary sweet, even though it has caramel. I think some of the notes in there kind of tone down the sweetness. Really great vanilla fragrance. Really love it. It's super sexy, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think?
Man, it's really, really nice. And it's got some kind of a little bit of leather undertones. Balsamic, very, really nice.
Yeah, it does also have ambroxan. But wow, it's a fantastic fragrance. This is really, really great. So it's got a lot of vanilla, labdanum, there's caramel, even patchouli, elemi, ambroxan, musks, bergamot, and fir.
Yeah, wow.
It's super fantastic.
Yeah, it's not too cloying. It's got a freshness to it, a very little aromatic touches, but still sweet as well. I love this.
This will actually perform great in the heat too, because I discovered this last year when I was in London in September. This was an exclusive to Harrods.
Okay.
And I got to sample it there for the first time.
Love
and I wore it. And for some strange reason, London or England in general was having a heat wave. I've been to London many times. It's never been hot. And that was the first time it just felt really weird.
Yeah.
So I wore it after I went to Harrods, and that fragrance was projecting off of me so nice. I find it to be an amazing fragrance. So
it's really, really good.
Featured here.
Yeah, this is one hell of a vanilla fragrance. Good pick.
Did you get the pine? There's a little bit of a Christmas tree vibe.
Yeah, and that's coming from the fir and maybe a little bit from the elemi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it smells amazing. It's not overpowering though. It's just it's light.
Yeah, it's not like super dense. One fragrance in the kit is so extremely dense.
I don't pick up the cinnamon that much.
No, the cinnamon is not in your face, so
no, but it's good. It has a nice musky dry down.
Yeah.
Really good. Wow.
Yeah. So that is number one. The
Perfect.
second fragrance is called Piano Santal.
Like that name. And I'm smelling all these for the first time.
Oh, cool. So this is a fragrance I've recommended for several years. It's a very cozy, milky sandalwood.
Ooh.
It's very soft and smooth, very relaxing. But you can really experience the milkiness here. And I always mention milky sandalwood, but this is not only that, there's actually the milky lactonic note in here.
Yeah.
So anything like this kind of note, milky notes, is very, very comforting and soothing for me.
It's all, yeah, it has a very nice warm and cozy vibe, but I'm also picking up a nice muskiness to it as well.
There's definitely musks in here.
Man, that's good. Creamy.
You know, in the back also, I think the sandalwood is creating a bit of a laundry-like effect. I don't know if you're getting like a smell like a laundry.
Yeah. Like a dryer sheet?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one, it's not that old, but remember this kit is favorite fragrances, and the mystery box is all more recent releases. Although these are fairly new. Like the first fragrance was from last year, the Piano Santal from about 2020, I believe. And then the third fragrance is called Jany. Delicious. This one actually is the first fragrance we decanted. It's kind of weird because it's almost like in Hollywood when they're shooting films. They don't shoot the film from the beginning to end. They just shoot different scenes. So we kind of did this decanting out of order. And this Jany filled up the studio so strong.
Yeah.
It's extremely strong.
It smells nutty to me on my skin.
Yeah, there's nutty notes in here. It's a gourmand. It's a full-on gourmand. It's supposed to be like a tarte tatin.
Okay.
French apple pie, baked apples, peach, apricot, cinnamon, puff pastry, osmanthus, plums, nuts, caramel, almonds, vanilla, white musks.
This is a perfect fall winter fragrance.
Oh yes, it's super intense. This is an extrait de parfum. These two fragrances are extrait de parfum, so
Full bottle.
highly concentrated. And then the Piano Santal is eau de parfum.
Awesome.
So yeah,
and,
that's Scent Club.
Yeah, and you can get this kit for $49, right?
Yes.
That's amazing. And I like that you have like some of these extras in here. You know, you've got the of course you've got the picture of all the fragrances.
Yeah.
And then you've included the notes, which I think is cool. And then I got a nice little touch with the autograph there.
Yeah, so we've put together a really nice kit. And you know, I'm trying to just, like I said, it's fragrances that I'm always talking about, not random.
Yeah.
So stuff that I really enjoy is what's going in this kit. So,
and it's not just for men. This is all these fragrances are very unisex.
Yes.
Men or women, and I like that a lot. And again, $49, not that big of a deal to experience some, hidden gem niche fragrances that you otherwise wouldn't unless you live close to some boutique, which a lot of people don't. So this is a perfect way. It saves you time because it'll come to your door, save you a little bit of money. And then on top of that, if you buy the full bottle, you're going to save a little bit of money again with the discount code. Again, you don't have it for everyone. I get that. But man, this is a win-win. And then the brands are being highlighted. They're getting attention. This is a great service. This is amazing. And it's not a club, so you're not stuck with anything.
No, we were going to do it that way, but we decided to just do the drop.
I like it.
Were you familiar with these brands before in this kit?
Not in this. I was not familiar with any of these brands in this kit. Now, the last one I had heard of, Suspiro, and I think that was the only one I'd heard of in that kit.
Okay.
So I like that. That's also another great way to learn about fragrances.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate this, and I think these kits are going to be a hit, and they already are. And it's first come, first serve.
Yeah.
So when they're gone, they're gone. So everybody that's watching this, please check. I'll leave a link in the description of my video. I'll leave a link to Sebastian. I'll make it easy for you guys to find these. Definitely check this out. It's at perfumeguide.net. $49, guys. You can't beat this. this is an amazing, amazing way to discover niche fragrances. So thank you so much, Sebastian. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you taking the time to come to the channel.
You're welcome.
All right. We'll see
You guys later.
All right.